Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month, did everything right, didn't overspend, didn't buy anything crazy, and somehow your savings still barely moved? That feeling where you're like, is it supposed to take this long? Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, that. Most people have been sold this fantasy that financial independence is just a few good months of discipline away. But if you've ever actually tried to build wealth, you know the truth. It takes way longer than anyone tells you. And that's exactly why so many people quit before they ever see results. My name is Jace, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money actually grows in real life. Not the Instagram version, not the just invest $100 and retire early version, the real version. If you're someone who's been trying to get ahead, but you constantly feel like you're moving slower than everyone else, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Let's start with the part nobody warns you about. Building wealth has a delay, a long one, and most people don't survive the delay. According to a 2023 Vanguard study, the average American who starts investing doesn't see meaningful growth. I'm talking growth you can actually feel until year 7. 7 years. That's first grader to middle school level patience, and most people tap out in year 1. Here's why. In the beginning, your money isn't working for you. You're working for you. You're grinding, saving, sacrificing, and the numbers barely move. It's not because you're failing, it's because compound interest works like a snowball, but nobody tells you that the snowball starts the size of a grape. Let me give you a story. 2 friends, same age, same job, same salary. One starts investing at 25, the other at 35. Both invest the same amount every month. By age 65, according to Fidelity projections, the 25-year-old ends up with double the money. Not because they invested more, but because they gave their money time to compound. 10 years didn't cost the second friend some money. It cost them millions. And here's where the psychology kicks in. Because the early years feel slow, people start thinking, what's the point? This isn't working. I'll start later. But later is the most expensive word in personal finance. Financial independence takes so long because mathematical growth is exponential, not emotional. Your brain expects linear progress, a little more every month. But wealth doesn't move like that. It's flat, 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 then suddenly vertical. And most people quit right before the vertical part. Another brutal statistic? Charles Schwab found that 59% of Americans stop investing for at least a full year after their first discouraging investment experience, usually because they feel like they're not seeing results fast enough, not because they can't afford it, because they feel defeated. You want the actual harsh truth? Financial independence takes 10 to 20 years for most people. Not 10 months, not by next summer, a decade, minimum. But here's the twist nobody expects. Once you push past the slow years, the growth becomes stupidly fast. So fast it feels unfair. You go from struggling to save your first $10,000 to saving your next $10,000 in a fraction of the time to your investments making more money in a year than you can save from your job. That's the part everyone posts on social media, but almost nobody shows the 8 to 12 years before that where they felt like a failure. So if you feel behind, if you feel like wealth is taking forever, if you're wondering why you're not there yet, it's not because you're doing it wrong. It's because this process is slow by design. The people who become financially independent aren't the ones who made the most money. They're the ones who stayed consistent long enough for compounding to wake up. So here's what I want you to take away today. If you're in the slow years, stay there. Do not quit. Do not pause. Do not wait for things to feel easier. Your future wealth depends on the boring years you're living through right now. The slow part is not a sign to stop. It's the price of admission. Stay consistent, stay patient, and I promise, the growth you can't see today is exactly what's going to change your life later. If this helped you, make sure to subscribe because most people quit way too early, and I don't want you to be one of them.